What is up guys, this is Vincener, and in this video I will give the best possible counters for the new 7-star Tera Raid DELPHOX in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Without further ado, let's get into it. By the way, before I start, if this is your first time in this channel, please do subscribe as it will help the channel grow. Currently, I'm trying to hit the 1k subscriber mark, so I would definitely appreciate your big help. Anyway, back to the Tera Raid. Let's discuss the 7-star Tera Raid DELPHOX first. This Pokemon is a Fire Psychic type, but the Tera type it will have will be Fairy. We need to keep in mind that Fairy types are weak to Steel and Poison type moves. And additionally, we should also avoid using Fighting, Dark, and Dragon types, since those are the types Fairy are strong. Now let's talk about the abilities of DELPHOX. This Pokemon has Blaze and Magician. Magician is the most useful obviously, but I really don't think they will let DELPHOX have that. So not that really important. Now if we check its base stats, this Pokemon is a special attacker, as it has 114 special attack with a special defense of 100. However, this Pokemon only has 69 for physical attack and 72 for physical defense. So for us to beat this Pokemon, we need a physical attacker with a very high special defense stat. Now let's discuss the possible moves it will use. I'll break it down to 3 sections guys. For special attack moves we have Dazzling Gleam for its Tera type stab move. For its fire type moves we have Mystical Fire, Flamethrower, and Fire Blast. For its psychic type moves we have Psychic and Future Sight. For ghost type we may have Shadow Ball. Other coverage moves are Mud Slap or Mud Shot, Solar Beam, Focus Blast, and Grass Knot. As for physical moves, we have Flame Charge, Teeth, Zen Headbutt, Foul Play, Fire Punch, and Thunder Punch. For status moves, we have Charm, Will-O-Wisp, Sunny Day, Magic Room, Protect, Reflect, Calm Mind, Nasty Plot, and Hypnosis. Now that we have discussed DELPHOX, I'm gonna give you the possible counters. First Pokemon is the Pokemon God itself, Arceus. The Arceus type we are going to use is the Poison type, so you'll need to have a Poison Plate for this specific build. The ability it has, we already know, it's a multi-type. Changes the Pokemon's type to match the plate or Z Crystal it holds. The moves that I believe that will be efficient to defeat DELPHOX are Light Screen to lessen the special attack damage, Sword Stance to raise our physical attack stat, Poison Jab for our stab move, and Giga Drain for HP recovery. Arceus is one of the Pokemons who can bring out the solo DELPHOX, although it is weak to Psychic type moves. So hopefully the Light Screen and the EVs we'll put to its special defense will be enough to survive the Tera Raid. And this is the recommended EV stat build. Second Pokemon is Tinkerton. This Pokemon is a Fairy Steel type. This Pokemon can resist the Fairy type move of DELPHOX, although it is weak to Fire and Ground type moves. I know that this is a red flag, however I think Tinkerton might be able to survive the Tera Raid with the moves we will put to it, the EVs, and good support from other teammates. For the ability it has Mold Breaker. With this ability our moves are not affected by the ability of DELPHOX. And as for the moves, we have Light Screen to protect us from the Fire type moves, a Gigaton Hammer for our stab, Draining Kiss for HP recovery, and Sword Dance to raise our physical attack stat. And this is the recommended EV stat build. Third Pokemon is Cyril. This Pokemon is a Fire Ghost type. Cyril might be the perfect Pokemon to beat DELPHOX. Its highest base stats are its physical attack and special defense, and its ability Flash Fire also counters the Fire type moves of DELPHOX. With this ability, Cyril is immune to damage from Fire type attacks. Also, once this is activated, Cyril's Fire type moves will deal 1.5 times damage. As for the moves, we have Bitter Blade for HP recovery, and since this is a Fire type move, this will also stack the Flash Fire ability. We also have Sword Dance to raise our attack stat, Light Screen to lessen the special attack damages, and we can either choose Poison Jab or Iron Head as our 4th move. Any will do, guys. Both are physical attack moves and has their own good secondary effects. And this is the recommended EV stat build. Next one is Dialga. This Pokemon is a Steel Dragon type. The one we are going to use is the regular form, because the physical attack stat is higher. Its ability is Pressure, so when this Pokemon is hit by a move, the opponent's power points lowers by 2 rather than 1. The only type, guys, we should be careful is Ground. As for the moves, we have Rain Dance to weak to fire type moves, Iron Tail for stab, Metal Burst for second stab, and Bulk Up to raise our attack stat. The Dialga for me I think is a good option if you have friends who do the Tera raid and if you just want to try using a different Pokemon. And this is the recommended EV stat build. Next one is Zama Zenta. This is a fighting steel type. Its ability is Dauntless Shield. It boosts its defense stat as it enters the Pokemon battle. Just like Tinkerton, this Pokemon is also weak to fire. However, with the right build and with support, this Pokemon might be able to survive and beat DELPHOX. For the moves, we have Behemoth Bash for its stab, Light Screen, Rain Dance, and Metal Burst for its second stab. And this is the recommended EV stat build. Next one is Zacion. This Pokemon is a Fairy Steel type. This is also weak to fire type moves just like Zama Zenta. This is another option Pokemon, guys, that also needs support to be effective. We are choosing this Pokemon mainly because of its attack output. If you're going to check, its base attack is 150. For the ability, we have Intrepid Sword. Boosts its attack stat the first time it enters a battle. For the moves, we have Sword Stance to raise its attack stat, Behemoth Blade for stab, Noble Roar to lessen the attack and special attack stats of DELPHOX, and Quick Guard to protect yourself and your allies from priority moves. And this is the recommended EV stat build. So that's it, guys. Those are the possible counters for the new 7-star Tera raid DELPHOX. Just to remind you that these are not yet final, we might find another Pokemon that could defeat DELPHOX when the Tera raid goes live. So I will definitely make a video of it in the future. Anyway, I hope this video has helped you a lot. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more awesome videos like this. Vincener here. See you next time. Take care.